Hi there, and welcome to this interview. I today am going to be interviewing a beautiful woman who is actually my daughter, so I'm a little bit biased.
Hello.
Anyway, I said yesterday that I was going to interview Kayce on my business page, which is this one, and it ended up not working out that I could do it on this page. So here we are today. I hope you're going to join me soon, and what we're going to do today is talk about Kayce's journey. It's her transformational weight loss journey, and she has done it through a system that her and I actually have been working on together. And because of the experience that we've had working side by side together, she has miraculously changed her whole entire life. And so thanks, Kayce, for doing this for my audience. And right now I'm going to ask you just to share a little bit about yourself and your journey.
Sure, yeah, thanks for having me on. And I guess to start off with, I should start by telling you that I have a 16-month-old daughter, and while I was pregnant, I gained a lot of weight. And I'm talking like 75 pounds worth of weight. And despite my best efforts to eat healthy and exercise while I was pregnant, that's just what my body did. And I'm sure some of you have had similar experiences. I know some people gain almost nothing and they just instantly drop the weight right away as soon as they have their baby, but that was absolutely not my experience.
No, and I'm here to attest that because Kayce exercised vigorously through her pregnancy so that she wouldn't gain the weight, and she still did. Her body just wanted to hold on to weight.
And so after the fact, here I was 75 pounds heavier, and even when I left the hospital after having my daughter, I hadn't even lost as much weight as what her birth weight was. So talk about discouraging. And so I get home, I have absolutely nothing that fits. I don't feel good about myself. My knees hurt because I was carrying so much extra weight. I had problems with my feet from plantar fasciitis because of the extra weight that my body wasn't used to carrying. It was difficult to exercise. I had it all. And so I knew that I needed to work hard to lose that weight because I didn't want to live the rest of my life with sore knees and sore feet and having a difficult time getting up and down off the floor. But I also knew from previous experience of being on a million other diets. I've tried them all. I've done Weight Watchers, I've done Whole30, I've done Atkins, I've done
Beachbody.
Yeah, I've done all of them. And I had some success with all of them, but it was never sustainable because I like to eat, and I like to eat regular foods, and I like to be able to go out for dinner with friends, and I like to have pizza once in a while, like every normal person out there. Who wants to live without all of those things in their life and to always be restrictive? I don't.
That's the big word. Who wants to be restricted by a diet? So what we've done is we have collaborated, and because I've always been in health and wellness since as long as I can remember, because I used to own a gym for women, and after that experience, Kayce and I actually owned a little coffee shop and a bistro. We fulfilled one of those dreams, and we absolutely loved it. But in that little bistro, we decided that we wanted to change the menu up and actually serve whole, real foods. And that's what we did. And so there, our love for creating recipes and good, wholesome food and foods that your whole family loves, that all came to be because of that. And so Kayce and I have created this whole program, and Kayce is helping me with the menu development because she's very good at it. And she was the head cook while we had the bistro. And so Kayce's very good at creating and coming up with things that taste good together, the right spices. And so we've just collaborated together, and she's helped me come up with my program, which is the Way Down Lifestyle Program. So Kayce, tell us a little bit more about some of the recipes.
Yeah, so to carry on with the story, here I was with 70 plus pounds to lose, and I knew I didn't want to be on a diet. I knew I didn't want to eliminate foods from my life because I knew that that would not be a sustainable thing. So Ruth and I started working on different recipes, and what we did is, well, what I did specifically is I made sure to manage my portion sizes. That really was the key for me to losing. I've lost all the weight, so I've lost over 70 pounds in the last, it took time, yeah. It took time, it took about 14 months, so I consistently lost about 5 pounds a month, which isn't a lot, but it was consistent.
And she wasn't on a diet.
Exactly. And so the biggest part was managing my portion sizes throughout that 14 months, and I still do now to maintain the weight as well. And so, yeah, we worked through recipes, we worked through portion sizes so that we made sure that we were nourishing our bodies appropriately but not overeating. And I don't know about you, but that feeling of being stuffed and over full where you have to unbutton your pants and you can't even get up from the table because your stomach hurts, it does not feel good.
No, it doesn't.
Not at all.
That feeling of bloat and overwhelm because you know you just stuffed yourself, or you just don't feel good because you overate. And so many nights in our society, people just mindlessly overindulge. And so part of the program is to portion control, and not only that, it's to not eat mindlessly. So it is about your mind, body, and soul. It's about living a natural, healthy, wholesome life, loving yourself and loving your whole body, your mind, body, and soul. It's a 3-part thing.
Yeah, and so that's what we did, and it worked, and it continued to work, and it kept working
and
over
it's
and
still
over,
working.
and it's still working. And you know, I mean, it was consistent, but the scale didn't always move consistently, and that's what I always tell people is that consistency is the key, but don't let the scale tell the whole story for you, because it's really only half of the picture. And so what would happen for me throughout my weight loss journey was I would go for 4 weeks. Hi, Kim. I would go for 4 weeks and not lose a pound. But I could tell that my body was still changing, and I felt good, which was the other big key. So I kept going. And then all of a sudden the next week, I would drop 3 or 4 pounds. And so it just kind of went in strange cycles like that, where like the scale just can't be trusted. It really only tells half the picture.
So you might want to put your scale away or get rid of it.
Exactly. And so I just kept at it, and consistency was key, and managing my portion sizes and making it a lifestyle that I carried throughout my home, where my husband eats this way and my daughter eats this way. And so it wasn't about eliminating or restricting things, it was just about doing things a little bit differently. And so it was things like replacing the junk food out of my cupboards, replacing the granola bars that are dipped in chocolate, and making my own granola bars at home that actually taste better anyway, and they're full of good things for my body instead of all the crap. So it became about things like that. Or I often say, it was just small changes that I made. Instead of buying a loaf of white bread or French bread from the store to eat with the soup that I made for dinner, I replaced it with sprouted bread from still the grocery store. So it's just making those small changes and then managing how much I was eating that really, really added up to a large, large change over time. And it's sustainable, that's the thing. And that's the best part about this whole program, is that it's a sustainable way to lose weight, to be healthy, to feel good, because really that's at the end of the day what it's about. It's not for me about having, a model body where I'm going to walk around and strut around in a bikini. That's not what I care about. I care about being healthy and about being able to be mobile and active and feeling good and having knees that don't hurt. And so, yeah, that's really kind of an overview of the story, is that Ruth's program really does work. And if you do want to learn more about it, I would really encourage you to check out her web class on Tuesday evening. It's at 5 o'clock Pacific or 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And she really does teach a lot on that web class.
Yes, I do. And you can actually lose weight without being on a diet, without eliminating food groups. And so if you want to learn more about that, how you can have a sustainable, happy, healthy life and really learn to love yourself, because it's about loving yourself naturally, feeding your body nutrition, getting some exercise. You don't have to slave for hours at the gym, because you might have done that. You might be one of those people who have slaved at the gym without seeing results. And so if that's you, well, then you need to come to my web class, which is Tuesday evening, because you can lose weight without hours and hours of sweating at the gym. And so it's about not having to count calories. It's about not having to only eat rabbit food and birdseed, because it's not about that. It's about eating foods that are delicious, wholesome, friendly, and your family's going to love them. That's the great thing. And Kim says Costco has sprouted bread. Yes, thanks, Kim, they do. Yes. And so the things that you're going to buy on this program are just from the grocery store, just like when you go shopping. You might, add a few more variety of vegetables and fruit to your grocery shopping list. A little bit of different stuff like sprouted grain versus white flour or whole wheat. And you're going to learn about why on the web class, and about drinking lots of water, because your body needs water. So how much water do you drink in a day, Kayce? That's a good question, because she's really gotten into the habit of drinking a lot of water.
Well, I've always drank a lot of water, so that was not a difficult change for me to make. I carry my water bottle with me everywhere I go, and I probably drink, I would say, between 6 and 8 of those per day. Just consistently, I just carry it with me through the day and just continually drink water. And I know that a lot of people, especially women, say that when they start drinking water that they have to go to the bathroom all the time. But I've heard the analogy said like this, and it actually, I think, is really true. It's like a plant. When a plant is really dry and you haven't watered it for a long time, the water, when you go to water, it just like runs right through it, and it runs right through all the soil, and it kind of even comes out.
Yeah.
But when a plant's not so dry, it soaks it up, right? And I think our bodies are the same way, where when your body's just adjusting to having that much more water intake, you're flushing so much more out, and you have so much more toxins and stuff to eliminate, and that water's helping do that. But once your body adjusts, then you don't have to be in the bathroom quite as often when when you're drinking that much water. So your body will kind of normalize as well once it gets used to it. So
yeah, so it's really important to drink lots of water, and the rule of thumb is to drink at least 8-ounce glasses of water per day. So that's 8-ounce glasses of water per day. But there's even a more particular way to drink water if you want to get the exact amount, and that is you drink in ounces about half of your weight. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you're going to drink, half of that is 75 ounces. So you're going to drink about 8 to 9, probably more, 9 8-ounce glasses of water per day. So that's an even better way to think about how much water you need. So water helps to flush out the toxins. Your body is made so much of water, and your body just needs water, just like a plant does. So do you have anything else to add? Kayce has done awesome. Hi, Robert. Kayce, we're just talking about Kayce's journey, and Kayce has lost over 70 pounds on the Way Down lifestyle. So if you know anyone who's interested, a woman, my program is for women, but it also works on men.
My husband's lost almost 20 pounds just because we've changed our lifestyle as well. And he was the guy who would never go on a diet. And so we're not on a diet, and he loves the food, and he's just learned to manage his portion sizes as well and stop the mindless eating, and without really even trying. Hi, Robert. He's dropped almost 20 pounds. So yeah,
without
it works
being
for
on
men.
a diet. Yes, and by the way, if men want to do this, they can do it. They just get to eat double the portion of a woman. So, that's not fair for us, because sometimes we want to eat double, but if we stick to the portion sizes, you will lose weight, and you will lose weight without being on a diet. So 70, Robert, 70 pounds. Yeah. She struggled and struggled until she found my program, and she's been eating healthy, wholesome foods, portioning, and doing an awesome job, and she's lost over 70 pounds. And her husband has lost over 20 pounds, and in fact, he lost so much weight in 10 days, it was amazing. And my husband has lost almost 20 pounds. My son has lost 20 pounds. And Robert says, I'm eating a donut. Well, Robert, maybe you need to try my program. Just go to the Way Down Lifestyle and ask your wife to start cooking this way, and I'm sure she'd love to. And so, hi, Jacques. Thanks for joining. We're just about ready to finish up. Do you have any other words for anyone who is interested in losing weight?
Yeah, I think the biggest piece is changing your mindset. And if you do have weight that you want to lose, if you just want to feel healthier, if you want to do good things for your body. It's about learning to shift your mindset, and it's about getting the word diet out of your head.
Yeah.
And it's about changing your lifestyle and making simple, small, sustainable changes over time that add up to a big, humongous change over time. And it's not to say that it's easy, because it's not. Changing your mindset and changing your habits is a challenge, but it's a worthwhile challenge. And so, yeah, it's, if you have weight to lose, or if you want to get healthy, then it's time to take a look at the Way Down Lifestyle program, because it works. It's not a diet, and it is sustainable changes that can make a big, huge difference in your life.
And the Way Down Lifestyle has 7 modules in it where you are going to learn the why it works, and you're going to learn strategies that help you along the way. And so you can get started immediately if you want to. You can just go to the waydownlifestyle.com, and Way is WEIGH, www.waydownlifestyle.com, and you can get started immediately on the 30-day jumpstart. You won't be sorry you did.
Nope.
So thank you so much, Kayce, for sharing this personal information, because it's very personal, and it's raw, and it's real. And Robert says 70 pounds. Wow, good on you. Yeah, how long did it take you?
It took me 14 months. So it was not a fast overnight thing. And I think that's one of the other keys that people need to recognize, is that you don't gain the weight in one night, and you're not going to lose it in one night. And so it just takes time and consistency.
And it's all about the journey. You have to love yourself today. And Robert's a therapist, so he understands this. If you don't love yourself today, you're not going to love yourself when you lose 70 pounds. It's about the transformational journey where you are changing your mind, and you are learning to love yourself. You're learning to live a happy, healthy life, which is what I'm so passionate about. I want you to live a happy, healthy life, and you can thrive right now in this crisis. This is the perfect time to jump on board, because eating healthy foods is one way to boost your immune system. There's other ways to boost your immune system, like exercise. Tina says, good job, Kayce. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Part of it, the weight.
Oh, Robert, you're hilarious. And so, yeah, you just got to jump on board. You can do it. Robert, I know you can do it. And because you're a determined perseverance, you're a man of perseverance, because you're doing what you're doing. And so Kayce did this in 14 months, but it was a mindset shift. And you really have to just get on board and say, you're going to live this way and enjoy your life now. Enjoy every moment today, because it's a journey. So start today, and my program can help you learn to love yourself today. Learn to love the body that you're in regardless, because you are a chosen person. You're chosen for greatness. And so in order to fulfill your purpose, you need to step out, even if it's out of your comfort zone. So step out, take hold of it, and get going on the Way Down Lifestyle. Join my program today. Thanks, Kayce.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.